Welcome to the Everything Podcast. This episode, I'm going to be previewing the Fourth Doctor Adventures, The Last Queen of the Nile, which is the third and final box set as part of the Fourth Doctor Adventures Series 14. As I've mentioned in previous episodes, it is the reason why I'm doing the Big Finish previews instead of doing the Big Finish recap. So I've kind of, instead of doing, that's what I'm doing now, is because of how long. Like, let's take The Last Queen of the Nile, which is the second story in the box set. It's like 2 hours long. Like, I don't have the time to do that. And I want to get, especially now we're doing 2 episodes a day, I want to write and record episodes as quickly as humanly possible. So I'm going for snappy episodes. That's why I'm still doing How I Met Your Mother, and depend upon, there's something else that I haven't recorded the episode for, but it might release before then. You're just going to have to wait and see. That again is quite snappy as well. Like, if I think about how long it would take to record, like, there would be 15, maybe even 20-minute episodes, which is more work for me and more importantly, more work for Matt. And I don't want Matt to kind of burn himself out, especially now we're doing 2 episodes a day. So that's kind of the main reasons. So what do we know so far about the Fourth Doctor Adventures, The Last Queen of the Nile? As I said, there's 2 stories in this box set. So we start off with a 2-parter, so it'll be about an hour, which is Conspiracy of Silence, written by Jonathan Morris. And then we've got the 4-parter, The Last Queen of the Nile, which has been written by David K. Barnes. And the Fourth Doctor Adventures, The Last Queen of the Nile, will release in September 2025. As I mentioned, depending upon if you've seen it yet or not, in my preview of the First Doctor Adventures Nights. Is it Knights? Yeah, Knights of the Round TARDIS. I couldn't remember if it was Knight or plural. It's plural. That kind of, we know from the latest Big Finish podcast episode that the Fourth Doctor Adventures, The Last Queen of the Nile, will be releasing in the first week of September. So without further ado, here is the trailer for the Fourth Doctor Adventures, The Last Queen of the Nile.
Well, Doctor?
Where exactly is this rig?
Here, just south of the Shetlands.
I see.
From Big Finish Productions, Doctor Who, The Fourth Doctor Adventures, Last Queen of the Nile.
3 days ago, something happened to the crew of West Viking. Something that was so quick and so sudden that they didn't even have time to call for help.
They were drilling for something. Something very deep beneath the ocean floor.
This place is full of echoes and strange noises.
Yeah.
Electromagnetic interference. Analysis suggests it is an artifact of temporal distortion.
Leela was right. There's someone or something on this rig.
Yes. There is evil here.
Alexandria! Of course, Leela. We're in Egypt.
The metal dog. How much do you want?
He's not for sale, not for any price.
Then I hereby requisition it in the name of right.
Master, assistance required.
9.
Hail Mark Antony! Oh, hail!
Leela, we could be in very serious trouble.
I demand war against Alexandria and its queen.
If we're heading to Alexandria and Antony's come from a successful campaign in the east, that places us somewhere in the early 30s BC.
Doctor, what are we going to do?
We're going to meet Cleopatra.
This unit contains a full historical account of the life of Cleopatra VII below Plato.
If this oracle knows my future, I will discover it.
This is a war we can't win, Leela.
I have calculated that disruption to recorded historical events may provide the highest probability of our return to Alexandria and the TARDIS.
Battle is about to commence.
Doctor, we are too late.
Yes, Leela, far, far too late.
Farewell, Doctor!
Big Finish for the love of stories.
Without the TARDIS, we are trapped. And if the Doctor is right, disaster looms above us all.
Affirmative, Mistress.
That was the trailer for the Fourth Doctor Adventures, The Last Queen of the Nile. Now, there's the trailer. So, what was I going to say? Yeah, that's kind of the preview done. So let me know in the comments below what you thought of the trailer for the Fourth Doctor Adventures Last Queen of the Nile, as well as if you're planning on listening to it. You can put both of those in your thoughts on both of those rather in the comments below, as well. Anything else you want to call the channel, such as any previews or recaps, put those in the comments below as well. Remember, if you also like, comment and subscribe. And just a couple of things before I end this episode. First of all, as per usual, just a reminder that there are 2 episodes of the podcast released every single day, with the first episode released at 11 a.m. GMT and the second episode released at 3 p.m. GMT. And just a reminder, there is now multiple formats that the Everything podcast can now be enjoyed in. So obviously, as there has been for the last 3.5 years, there will be the what am I looking for? The YouTube episode, which Matt has worked tirelessly hard on and continues to do so. So please go check those out. But if you would prefer an audio-only version, if you go on to the podcast's X page, which is Xing with the Everything Podcast, click on posts and then find a Spreaker one. It's got at Spreaker and it's got a link. Click on the link and you should be able to find the episode you want to listen to there. So without further ado, I will see you in a future episode of the podcast. See you then. Goodbye.